up in the mountains, cable cars, snow mountains and lots of yaks. We're hiking in Northern Yunnan right here on Drone and Phone. Well, welcome to a new series of Drone and Phone. We're in Lijiang in Yunnan and I'm here again with Andy J. Andy, ever been to Yunnan?
I haven't, and I'm loving it at the moment. It's beautiful weather. It's very high, 23,000 meters.
It is, and we're going to get higher. Now, we're going to bring you 8 hikes over the next 8 weeks from Yunnan. They're all one-day hikes, so should be fairly easy. They're intermediate hikes as well. Looking forward to it, Andy?
Yeah, you say intermediate hikes. Every time I do Drone and Phone, it's always pretty spectacular. You've got something up that sleeve of yours, DJ, I'm sure.
Right, well, we're going to start with the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. Time to get going.
Can't wait, let's go.
Nestled between the Tibetan Plateau and the deep gorges of the Yangtze and Mekong rivers is one of China's most spectacular outdoor adventure destinations, Northern Yunnan. Towering snow-capped peaks dominate the skyline, while dramatic gorges offer world-class trekking along cliffs and rushing rivers. We know it's not easy to self-organise your own trips into remote areas of the Chinese mainland, so in this series we guide you through 8 amazing hikes that all start and finish at a comfortable bed for the night. In this first episode, we acclimatise by spending a day in the old town of Lijiang before heading up on a cable car for a gentle 5-kilometre stroll around a meadow below the mighty Jade Snow Dragon Mountain. Lijiang Old Town is a colourful mix of cobblestone streets, flowing canals and timbered houses, a UNESCO World Heritage Site tucked beneath the Jade Dragon Snow Mountain that we plan to visit the next day. Once a trading hub on the ancient Tea-Horse Road, today it's a maze of winding alleys, hidden courtyards and lively squares where Nashi culture still thrives. It's a lazy day for us as we slowly start our high-altitude acclimatization.
Well, we've just been around Lijiang Old Town, and just right up there, right at the top, is Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, and that is where we're going tomorrow.
After a hearty Nashi hot pot in the evening, we get an early night and are woken by a high school parade outside the hotel window. From the hotel, we are picked up by a local guide who will stick with us for the first 3 episodes, and we head off by jeep out of town towards the mountain. There are 3 main ways to visit the mountain, all day trips that can be booked at many places in Lijiang for around 300 RMB. Glacier Park at 4,500 metres, Yak Meadow at 3,500 metres and Spruce Meadow at 3,250 metres, all of which are around 25 kilometres from the town. The day trip normally combines a visit to the Blue Moon Valley Lakes, as well as a cable car ticket that will take you into the area. It is possible to take a public bus and buy the tickets individually for the park entrance, ride within the park and cable car, but by our calculation, it does not save you a great deal. Once at the top of the cable car, you are free to wander within the marked parked area. We have chosen Yak Meadow as it should not be out of our altitude range and offers plenty of space to walk. As we need to move on in the afternoon to our next destination, we drive past Blue Moon Valley and head straight up the cable car to the meadow. So we're now at 3,500 metres. We've just come to the top and we're going to begin our hike from this point. You can see quite a lot of people here. This is a popular tourist spot. Hopefully we're going to get up and around over into the meadows and out of probably where most of the tourists are going to be. At the meadow, there's a clear walking circuit that is less than 2 kilometres, which takes you past Yaks, a small Buddhist temple, and up to a ridge that overlooks the main mountain. To give us a little more of a challenge, we straight off the main boardwalk, which is allowed as long as you stay within the marked boundary. However, there are some warnings for those that take this option.
DJ, he said to me, don't worry, come on this trip, it's very safe. There's nothing that's going to hurt you or anything. Thanks, DJ. We're at 3,500 metres. I've got to tell you, my breath is disappearing quite rapidly. But it is quite beautiful. Look at that. Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. It's stunning.
On our return, we hike down into the forest, which is easy to walk through and throws up a very different experience. Along the way, we find a lot of yak bones and mountain flowers, which the area is famous for. One last short climb brings us to a stupa with prayer flags before we rejoin the boardwalk back to the cable car. Well, here's a good lesson for us. It is just 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The forecast was clear skies, sunny all day, and the heavens have opened and it started raining. Fortunately, we've just finished, so take that as something just to bear in mind. Always bring some waterproof, whatever the weather tells you it's going to happen. For us, that was enough for the first day of hiking and our second day above 3,000 metres. With altitude, we always recommend starting easy and slowly increasing both the height and distance, as we will be doing over the coming episodes. For this episode, we are not including a GPX trail of the movements, as it is open and easy to follow once you reach the meadow, but we will be including maps for our coming episodes. Well, that's it for this episode. We've only done about 5k, but I'm feeling a bit. How about you?
Yeah, I feel it. I was a little bit puffy at the start, but then once I got going, it wasn't too bad at all.
This is a really good warm-up for the hikes that we've got to come. We're supposed to be doing a lot more tomorrow, but to be honest, at around 3,500 metres, this is probably just about right for the first day. And look at these views, absolutely stunning. It's been absolutely brilliant. I've enjoyed it.
It really has. It's been fantastic. You had some yaks, some yak meadows, some goats, some mountains, some mountain goats. Had the lot.
Now, we took a guide and we probably shouldn't need one, so I wouldn't recommend. Just take a bus up here and you'll be fine. Now, if you're finding this for the first time, you're going to find all of our previous episodes nicely catalogued on droneandphone.com and our YouTube channel. For now, my name's DJ.
I'm Andy J.
And this is Drone and Phone. Bang.
Well, we just walked through Yak Meadow, about 3,600 metres or so. And there's Jade Dragon Snow Mountain. No idea why they call it Yak Meadow though. Look at that beastie.